I'm Dr. Bill Shank, wellness expert and clinic director at Missouri Health Center. Today I want to share with you 3 things that you can do on a daily basis to be able to handle stress. First, understand that stress is natural. Stress is necessary for life. We wouldn't grow and develop without it. But elevated levels of stress or prolonged levels of stress have a really bad effect on the body. And one of the first things that happens is that it interferes with the ability of insulin to escort sugar into the cells, a condition we call insulin resistance. And it's the first stage in developing diabetes type 2. Elevated levels of stress also can affect our brain, so much so that it's associated strongly with developing dementia. Almost immediately when you have elevated levels of stress is it suppresses your immune response. And also it tends to put weight around our middle. And that weight won't go away no matter how much you exercise or diet until the stress is reduced. So those are just some obvious things that are kind of important for us to understand today about unregulated stress or unhandled stress. So I want to share with you 3 things that you can do today to be able to make a difference. And the first is a breathing technique. Now we all breathe, so it should be pretty easy, right? It goes like this. Breathe in for the count of 4, exhale for the count of 6, then hold out for the count of 2, all through your nose. In through the mouth, in through the nose, out 6, and then hold it for the count of 2, and then repeat. That simple breathing technique stimulates the lower part of your lungs, and that's where there's receptors for something called the parasympathetic nervous system. And that part of our nervous system calms us down. The second that's very important for your immune system is a good night's rest. We all need between 7 and 9 hours of sleep. It's the rare individual that can stay healthy with less than 7 hours of sleep on a regular basis. Ideally, you go to bed by 10 o'clock. And very importantly, what I want you to do is avoid screen time within 2 hours of going to bed. We know that watching a screen or looking at a screen, whether it's a phone or a computer or the television screen, it stimulates a part of the brain called the pineal gland, which sits in the brain, deep in the brain, and it secretes a chemical called melatonin. Melatonin, among other things, causes the liver to regenerate a chemical known as glutathione. Glutathione is the most powerful antioxidant in the body. It helps to keep us young, if you will. If you stimulate your brain, your eyes with a screen, it delays the release of melatonin from the pineal gland, and it can affect your longevity and your health. And the third thing I want you to do is get some exercise every day. It doesn't have to be like you don't have to join a gym, but if you do have a gym, use it. It can be something as simple as walking around the house a couple times, parking further from the door, from your work or from the shop, from the store, or go for a hike or go for a ski. Something that moves your body on a daily basis, helps us to connect with nature, helps reduce our stress level. Those are 3 things that you can do daily to reduce your stress. Look forward to seeing you soon.